Good afternoon, my faithful listeners, and thank you for tuning in to the Post-Apocalyptic News Radio, your only source for the latest goings-on in the little corner of the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call home. Today is Sunday, the 8th of June, and we're live at the bottom of the hour for more of the latest. Before we begin, however, I must correct a statement made yesterday. In yesterday's broadcast, I declared it's Saturday, the 6th of June. While it was indeed Saturday, it was not, in fact, the 6th. Rather, it was the 7th. We offer our sincerest apologies for the confusion. With that cleared up, it's time for our contractually obliged weather segment. As the storm approaches, temperatures continue to drop to a more tolerable level, giving some courage to leave their shelters. This, however, is still ill-advised, for though the temperature may fall, other deadly conditions yet exist in our wasteland. The winds grow more powerful, creating dust storms that can leave a shelter half buried. The lack of recent rains has forced desperate beasts of the wasteland to grow bolder in their search for sustenance, and the remaining heat can still prove lethal. It is our recommendation that you remain in your shelters at this time. Aside from dust storms, we can expect mostly cloudy skies, a high of 36 degrees Celsius, a low of 33, and no rain until sometime later this week. Moving on. It's time for our daily siege report. The MCR invaded and took control of our wasteland not long ago, but the studio's defenses held. Now, a bitter standoff between your home for music and news and a society of brutes. Talks continue with Gaius as we discuss our course of action. The choice is the director's to make alone, and he knows full well I do not support working with these savages. At present, it seems Gaius is using the prospect of open access to advertisements as a driving force, having already paid us for yesterday's theatre advertisements. As these talks continue, we have in fact heard back from Mr. Rodriguez. He was permitted to signal us from the Lame Mules camp. Supposedly he's being treated well and his needs are tended to, though I do truly doubt this. He's being kept hidden from our view at this point, and I truly worry for his safety. He did, however, confirm that Gaius's papers are legitimate, that he truly does speak for the legatus, which is somewhat of a relief to the studio. With that, it's time for another commercial break. Another pre-approved message from the legatus. Stick around, and we'll be right back. Are you in need of work, but lack trade skills? Kytrio Orissus's School of Trade will help you along your way, teaching you the fundamental principles of the trades you wish to excel in before placing you in apprenticeships that could see you travel the entirety of the Republic. This is propaganda. I'm not finishing the script. Jenny, cut the recording. This isn't getting done. And we're back. Terribly sorry for the sudden shift. I had to get back on the air quickly. That's right, good sir, we're live. Someone wasn't happy about how I delivered the advertisement, apparently. Moving on, it's time we discuss the beasts that travel our wasteland. Ever since the incident, the wild things of the world have changed. Very few beasts are as they once were. Often morphed or mutated into horrific abominations, these creatures prowl the wastes, many of them deadly, some helpful, others benign. In this segment, we should discuss our wasteland's wild things. Dresh hounds. There are hounds that survived the incident, that are today as they were before. Yet not all did. Some have become a sad thing indeed. Hairless, with jaws like glass and teeth as weak as sand, skin pink and pale with a slight greenish tint, and tails prone to infection. These creatures' lives are short, only a year or two before passing. They live and travel in packs, and scavenge for the dead. With eyes as white as milk, they search by sound and smell alone. These are creatures of pestilence. Though they will not attack men, their danger lies in the diseases they bring. Most dangerous among them is the disease of tuberculosis. A fated death to consumption is slow and painful, and may doom those around you to the same. Avoid the creature as you can, or terminate them from far away. But do your best not to approach, for the diseases they carry will take you and those you care about in the end. But I'm afraid that's all of the time we've got for today. It's about time for the evening radio music. Before we go, however, I should like to leave you with the afternoon puzzler. Did you discover yesterday's answer? I'll remind you the question was, why was the coach yelling at a vending machine? The answer, he wanted his quarterback. Congratulations to anyone who got that one. Today's puzzler is as follows. What does the cell say to his sister when she steps on his toe? Think about it, and tune in again tomorrow for the answer. But I'm afraid that's all the time we have. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, I wish you all the very best. And if you're truly out there, good luck.